80-degree weather.
Here it goes. Okay, now start with the Rapid City thing.
Okay. Hello. My name is Dorothy Sun Bear. I'm a resident of Woodley. I used to live in Rapid City. My husband and I would travel to Rapid City and put our kids in school here and work with my jobs and work through the winter. And our kids would go to school. And in springtime, after the kids get out of school, we move back to come back here, plant garden and live in tents. And in the fall, we move back to the city again, hoping that we'd get better housing there, so we won't have to be moving.
Mm-hmm.
But in '07, my daughter-in-law left 2 of my grandchildren, and I had no one to take care of them, and I had to quit my job. And we moved back here with the children. We have to move back here. A few months after that, my older daughter passed away. This was her home, and she lived here with her children. So we just stayed here after that. And I helped my grandchildren get a 4-bedroom house in the cluster projects. So that's where they live. And I choose to stay here at the trailer.
So how many grandchildren do you have here with you?
5.
5 grandchildren here.
Yeah, plus 3 of my own children who are still in school.
Uh-huh.
And the other grandchildren here that live with me and help me with the garden and things too.
Okay.
So I teach them all to work and teach them that if they plant seed and take care of it, then it will produce fruit and you can have food for your family through the winter.
I'm going to take some pictures of some video of your garden, okay?
Okay.
So this is your squash.
Yeah, acorn squash.
Okay.
And this is
Go ahead.
the process called the 3 sisters, and you plant corn and beans. You plant the beans around the corn, and you plant squash around those plants. And they're called the 3 sisters, where they help each other grow. So that's what I did right here with the corn and the squash. But I had to battle on grasshoppers, and the grasshoppers ate up all the beans. But they're like immune to the squash plants, so they don't eat them. And so that's what's left growing is my squash. I can show you my watermelon too. It's on the other side.
Yeah, tell me how you do the potatoes in the tire.
We plant potatoes. There's some there, and there's some back here too.
Uh-huh.
These are russet potatoes.
Okay.
And we plant the potatoes in the tires, and when the plant starts growing and you see it above the tire, you fill another tire with dirt, and you put it over the plant. And when that plant shows again, and all this time the tires are getting filled with potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the fall, when it's harvest time, you just knock over your tires and there's your potatoes.
Okay. So how high up do you go with
You
it?
can go as high as you want.
As high as you want to.
Yeah. For the season, the growing season.
And
Grow until it gets cold.
now tell me, let me see what this is where you sometimes cook at night?
Yes. This is where,
So you build a fire?
I do not have a stove inside, but it's for a natural gas stove, and they switched it to propane. But it's not good because it really burns black. Everything, the pots and skillets, everything on the stove just turns black. And it's with no running water, it's really hard to keep the kitchen clean with that. And so we refuse to use it now. It's a dangerous stove. The oven don't work.
Right.
And I just like 2 burners work on it. And so we ran out of propane, and I didn't order any more. I just want to take the stove out because it's a danger.
And your water's out.
Yeah, we don't have running water. We just have a spigot outside the trailer where we haul water inside the trailer. We don't have running water, so we have the outhouse. And we got to move that like twice a year.
And your grandchildren are digging back here? What are they
we're digging a root cellar or storm shelter because the winds are really getting strong here. And it never used to be that way. The weather has really changed, and so this is how we're building our own storm shelter, a place for us to run to.
I'm gonna take this back here and look and see how big how deep they have dug back here.
Okay.
I won't step on your squash. Wow.
They're gonna.
Yeah, they're really. And it goes under right there, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're gonna dig it deeper and maybe wider.
Yeah.
And this is where we wanted to build a cob house.
Uh-huh.
A cob house is a mixture of dirt, straw, and sand. And you mix that together, and then you can make bricks out of it. Or what we were gonna do was use the pallets, nail them all together, and then pack the pallets with that soil.
So what are the ages of the children there?
The youngest, a 4-month-old baby, my grandson, and the next one is 4 years old. The next 2 are 5 years old, and Rayanne, she's 7. And my son Mark, he's 13. He's like 17, and Rayanne is 18. High school. Those 3 older, the younger ones. They have a homeschooling program here on the reservation, so I took advantage of it and I homeschooled my grandchildren. More culture. The way I was brought up, I was taught to everything. That's what I teach my grandkids.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, how many rooms do you have in your...
There's 2 bedrooms in our trailer house.
Uh-huh.
The rest of us sleep on the living room floor. We still have a teepee out here that I lived in, but my teepee got rotted out. Couldn't repair it, or didn't have the materials to redo the teepee, the canvas. We wanted a really large garden.
Yeah, you got me. These are doing good.
Over here at the car, I think she's going to bring it to the car.
I'll show you my watermelons too.
I like this. Little
The boys sleep outside. Too hot to sleep inside the tree. This is my chicken coop. I have 3 hens and 1 rooster, so this is where we put them.
I didn't see them. Where are they? They're in the house or they're running around?
They're running around.
Okay.
They're free
Oh yeah,
chickens.
I saw a pretty red one. She's got the debris up here. You'll be waiting on me, sweetheart. Be careful,
The watermelon patch.
They're growing, aren't they?
Yeah. These are sugar babies, they're called, so they don't grow too big, you know. They're ready. And I have squash growing all over. Cucumbers and cantaloupe and zucchini squash are the rest of the plants.
And you got it.
These are the only
irrigated.
plants that the grasshoppers don't eat. So
they ate your potatoes, some of your
the
potatoes?
carrots, the turnips,
carrots.
the lettuce, the beets.
And this is the part of your water this is broken, right?
Yeah, that pipe is split all the way down into the ground. So my boys put the rubber tires on it to keep it from spraying all over.
Uh-huh.
Because the tribe said I was a private homeowner and I had to pay it on my own. One year we moved to the cluster with my grandchildren that lived there. And so some vandals came and broke our windows. Did you notice on the other side there are no windows?
Yeah, I did. I didn't.
We don't want to take your picture.
No. Thank you, Dorothy.
When the tires like that,
Uh-huh.
the grasshoppers are not eating them.
So
The other one.
they won't eat them if they're in the tire?
Yeah, they haven't. They haven't been eating them. So probably later on this evening we'll fill some more tires and put it over these plants. These are red potatoes.
That is awesome.
So, all our other plants, the grasshoppers almost ate them up.
Yeah.
We didn't have no water for like a month. That's why our garden really went down. Before that, we kept it all moist and we kept the grasshoppers and things away, but the electricity was shut off for 1 month. And we didn't have no water, so the garden kind of dried up. And the grasshoppers tried to take over. But we saved what we could. So we're going to save that food for the winter. We'll probably turn that into like a root cellar also. Storm shelter.
Mm-hmm.
The winds are getting stronger here.
Is it really bad in the winter?
It used to be 20-foot snow drifts. The snow drifts used to come off of our houses. We lived in log houses, and that was fun. You can climb and slide off of them. But it's not like that no more.
No,
We're lucky if we get a foot of snow.
but cold.
Yeah, still cold. So the weather's changing, so we gotta change as it changes. Also, we have to get used to being in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just have to change as Mother Earth changes. Hopefully, we survive. You know, in the Bible it says that God will give us our lands back. That we will be the rulers of earth. We shall rule the earth, it says. So just waiting for that day. So teach everyone how to plant their gardens.
God's grace is sufficient, Dorothy.
Yeah.
Okay, I thank you. I thank you so much for letting me do this, okay?
Okay, well, hi everyone. If you ever come to South Dakota, come to one day right here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to show the people at our church this video, if that's okay with you.
Yes.
It's Midway Baptist Church. I just want them to see the conditions out there.
We are the survivors, so we're happy. We're happy campers.
Thank you, Dorothy.